welcome. This is Melissa Armo with the Stock Swoosh, and I'm doing an earnings season package. Why? Because it's earnings season. I have a class in a few days, next weekend, and we are in the thick of earnings season. Had a phenomenal week. The people that already joined for the August class are already up, and I cannot wait until next week. I mean, every single day right now is so exciting. The market was down today. For those of you that don't know what I like to do, I prefer to short. So today was a great day to short. This whole week was a great week to short. And if you don't know how to short and you want to learn, you can learn from me. So you would sign up for the Golden Gap course, which is the 9th and 10th. Deadline for this package special is the 7th, which is Thursday. Email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com or call me at 929-3200-GAP if you have questions. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Skype is gone. I have to take that off. Hard to believe. But we are trading right now. We are making money. We are doing everything we can to take advantage of this time, this moment in time where we're getting volatility. And you've got to be able to capture it, take advantage of it, because you don't get huge days every day. Some days are just regular days. Some days are huge. So let's talk about PayPal. PayPal was an earnings season gap that we did this week. God, it feels like a long time ago, actually. But it was only here, which was Tuesday. So I teach people how to find the best pick every day, the best ticker symbol, and how to trade it. And again, I focus on shorts. So we're doing gap down. So PayPal gap down. Stock close here, gap down, open, dropped, fell off a cliff. And again, you could have done a day trade in this. You could have done an option in it. You could have even done a swing trade in it. And the idea is getting the right pick to know to do PayPal and to know that PayPal is a short. You know, again, that's what I teach in my class. So the class for August is August 9th and 10th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, online, and you can be anywhere in the world and take it. Class is $69.99, and again, it's all day Saturday. Got a 1-hour break for lunch, all day Sunday, 1-hour break for lunch. So this is a class in how to find, pick, and play professional bearish gaps. Again, if you have been trading for a while and you've been losing money and you haven't been figuring anything out and you've been really making, a lot of mistakes, you're not alone. A lot of people, when they're trading, don't know what to do. No one wakes up and just, rolls out of bed one day and says, I want to trade the stock market, and then all of a sudden makes money. That's just not reality. So people go through the process and they take a series of classes until they learn, or they will go and learn, on their own by actually doing it. And that's what I did. And I went through the whole process myself, and, it took me 3 years. It was 3 years of my life. So it's one of these things where it's a lot easier to learn from someone else, to learn someone else's strategy and system. And I've been doing this now for 17 years. It's a long, long time. And I've taught a lot of people as well, and people are trading with me every day. I run the live trading room. Today we shorted Tesla, and it worked. So the combo is the Golden Gap course, which is August 9th and 10th, 9 to 5, and the Trends course, which is September 23rd, 11 to 3. The combo is $79.99. So the special I'm doing includes the combo. If you sign up for the combo, which is $79.99, you get 2 classes, which is 3 days. One class is in August, the 9th and 10th class, and one class is in September 23rd, okay, which is a Tuesday. You will do the trends. That is important for options trading, specifically if you're going to do options. But if you sign up for the combo by the 7th, you will get the options newsletter free for 1 year, trading room subscription free for 1 year, market report subscription free for 1 year, the wealth manifestation class free, which is August 12th, 11 to 3, and again, all the classes are online. This is a great special, so you got to sign up by Thursday, and if you sign up today, you can get in the room and start trading with us Monday. Again, people have already joined and already signed up. This is a nice package. You get a whole year's worth of trades. And again, it's a very, very busy time. So everyone wants to be financially independent, but unfortunately, a lot of people are working for other people, feel trapped in their jobs or careers or things that they might not be making enough money or don't even enjoy. Trading is fun. I got up this morning. I knew today was going to be a big day. It's just like I actually went to bed last night when I saw the market was down, and I knew I was up in options into today, into this morning. I knew it was going to be a big morning. Trading is exciting. You never know what you're going to get from day to day. Like, I don't trade the same stock every day. It's exciting, and you can make a lot of money. Does every trade work? No, but a lot do. And again, the whole purpose of having a system is to apply that system and method daily, that you can look for trades that have a high win ratio working. You need something that has a consistent method to apply. Otherwise, you're 50-50 crapshoot, trying to make it, losing in some, winning a little bit in others. Again, we've had some big winners because they really were gaps that actually were quality gaps. So you have to make it happen for yourself. You may not think you can do it, but actually trading is something that anyone could do. You've got to have money to trade. You've got to have money to sign up for the class, but you absolutely can learn, and you absolutely can do it. And I've taught people that have never traded at all in their whole life. So you are stronger than you think. If you've been down and out, if you've been trying to trade on your own, if you've been losing money, you can do it. You can. You maybe have to chunk it back if you've been trading for a long time losing. Start slow. Start with a small account. People come to me and they want to start with all this money. You're better off starting slow and just taking your time doing it. If you can start with a small account, then you're taking small risk. You don't have to wait till you have all this money. The purpose of having a margins account actually is that you don't need all the cash because you have margin to trade. Again, the purpose of doing options is that you have the ability to trade without having to worry about a margin account or buying power, where you could pay $2 for one contract for something, instead of maybe needing a margin account where you need $100,000 or something like that. It's one of these things where trading has become more accessible now in 2025 than it has ever before. When I started trading, you know what I mean? There's all types of accounts out there now, prop accounts, retail accounts, options. So it's accessible to anyone that wants to do it. But if you have a small account, you really got to be careful what you're doing. You really need a good system, okay? But you can do it. So you can make money in the market. People do it all the time. However, not everyone does. Why? Simply because of the fact that not everybody actually follows a strategy. And then there are people that use a strategy that doesn't work, or they're all over the place, and some people do the same stock in both directions the same day, which is very dangerous, and I never do that. That would be no conviction. So if you follow a seasoned trader, it will help you. And again, I've been doing this for a long time. So I started trading in 2008. I can't believe it. It's almost 18 years I've been trading. It's crazy. I feel like I've always traded, though, to be honest with you. And I love it. And again, if you're following someone in the morning, it helps you stay focused and gets you out of the cycle of confusion. And so does following a system, okay? So the biggest trade we had this week was the golden gap of UNH, and it's still falling today. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sell-off. And again, you would have gotten this trade if you were in the room. So if you're thinking about trading and you have time between 9:30 and 10 a.m. Eastern time, that's when we're trading in the room, okay? We're making money quick. We're in and out fast. If you've been wanting to trade the market, if you have a passion, if you're very entrepreneurial and independent, I am that way. If you like working from home, if you want to do something on the side, you can do options on the side with me, learn in the class, you can be in the room. If you enjoy your career, do your career. You can make extra money on the side trading, or you can do this full time, but it's part-time hours. And it has unlimited income potential, and that's positive too, okay? So it's all about working smarter, not harder. For so many people, they sit at their desk for 6.5 hours trading. That's crazy. We trade in the morning and then we're done. And like I said, I prefer to short. I'm very unusual in that sense. I trade with conviction. I will go long, but I am mostly short, okay? So what am I doing? I'm doing gaps. So what is a gap? A gap is the difference between the close and the open. Stocks gap most every single day. Not every gap is a good gap, or what I call a golden gap. I am looking for the gaps that are predictable. How do I do that? I use my gap rating system, okay? So it is about high odds versus gambling, because you can't short every bearish gap, you can't short every bullish gap, and vice versa. I have a criteria I look for, and I apply that method when I'm making the picks, okay? You can't trade with a 50-50 crapshoot like you're gambling, but You only need one good pick each day to make money. That's it. But like today we did Tesla, we shorted it. It worked. It kept going even after I got out of it, to be honest with you. Again, yesterday we did UNH. It worked. You could have held it into the close. It was crazy. Kept going even after I got out of the day trade here, actually. So this was a trade. I'm going to show you an advanced trader risk and a beginner trader risk. Actually, this is the beginner first. If you took 1,000 shares, you could even take less. I'm just giving you an example here of different share quantity sizes. If you risked $1,200 and shorted this at 259.30, added at 258.20, or you didn't have to do the ad. You could have just done the 1,000. But if you did the ad, I did an ad. Average price was 258.75. You could held it down to 249.15. You could have made $18,500. Now I want to point out, this kept going after this. It went another, I think, $2 after I got out of it. It was crazy. Anyways, you could have done 1,000 shares and you could have made, again, over $9,000. So again, if you did the ad or not, either way, huge trade. Again, we were in this very, very early in the morning and I held it down because I knew it was going to go. I knew it was going to go. Anyways, I did 3,500 shares, did the ad, exit 249.15, made $64,750. And again, this went more. I could have held this down even more. I could have held this for $2 more, or almost that. Let's look at it right now. Where was the low yesterday? Hold on. It was 247 something. Look at this. Yep, it was almost $2. It was like $1.75. Crazy. That was so great. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful gap, beautiful sell-off. It's going today. And we did puts in this too. So if you're like, well, I don't have a margin account, I want to do options. We were already in puts. But again, you could have just done the put as a day trade too. So that's another option. If you don't have a margin account to day trade. Again, I do options and day trades. I do both, okay? So again, it's about chunking it, chunk it, chunk it, chunk it out. If you want to build a small account, you got to trade to build it up. You got to chunk it, okay? And again, you have to be trading with me to get the big ones. I never know when we're going to get the big ones. Nobody knows when the big ones are going to come, but you have to be in it to win it. You have to be a member to get my trades. But we're seeing a lot of good trades right now because it's earnings season. This is the time of the year that you want to make money and get organized because over the holidays, you want to relax. You want to enjoy yourself. You want to spend money and give some presents. You want to drink, eat, and be merry. You don't want to work your butt off. Now is the time to learn, focus, and then you can coast into the holidays and enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? People want to take time off and enjoy themselves, so now is the time you got to make money. Now, do the class in August. Be ready to go so you can make the most bang for your buck in the fall and trade in the fall, September and October and November before Thanksgiving. So a lot of people are looking for different ways to make extra money. Just don't trade by yourself. Don't do crazy things. Don't take ideas from strangers online. People take my trades in the room because they did the class. No one in the room has not done the class. Everyone who did the class is in the room. So again, you know, the point is that you must take the Golden Gap course to be in the room. That's a prerequisite, okay? And if you don't understand what you're doing, you should take a break, okay? It's just one of these things where you have to be very, very serious about what you're doing because you can drown in the market and you can lose money very quickly. You can also make money very quickly and you can make a lot if you know what you're doing. Again, point in fact, this. Look at that. I said to everyone in the room, everyone should be in this. And everyone was. So if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to work from home, if you want to work for yourself, you can learn my process, my rating system. You will follow the Golden Gap checklist. It's 26 points. I rate the gap each and every morning. I go through the checklist and I never, ever, 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 ever skip it because that's what a system is. You got to follow it. I'm not trading on the fly. You will learn the checklist in the class. And learning helps your conviction. When you understand what's going on in something, it'll help you hold a trade for a bigger profit. And again, learning from someone may cost you money up front, but it saves you money in the end. You learn how to focus, and then you will trade smart. So if you want to do the class, you can take the course next weekend. The deadline for the package, though, is August 7th, and the class is the 9th. Again, if you want to start trading Monday, you can sign up this weekend and get in and start making money for the class. Class tuition is $69.99. Class is online, but the special is the combo, where you get 2 classes, and then you get the room free for 1 year, options newsletter free for 1 year, market report free for 1 year, and the wealth manifestation course free, which is after the Golden Gap course. Everyone loves this class. I only do it usually once a year. Again, this ends on Thursday. Don't delay. Totally, totally, totally worth it. It's $79.99, and again, don't miss out on next week. I'm telling you, it's just been a phenomenal time to train, and I'm here and I'm in it to win it. Email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com if you'd like more information or you want to join.